Three, two, one, go. Welcome to my mind, PoorCryptoSteve. Hey, last Sunday night you're sitting around with 23-cent algo and you're just chilling, and suddenly you're watching it, it's going down, and what did we miss? It is going down, it's going down, it's going down. So that is the best time right now to discuss. What I want to discuss is buying stuff on a discount, right? So we want to talk about discounts. What do you mean by discount, Steve? You know, what's going on? Hey, here's what I'm talking about discount. Right now, today, I picked up a little 18-cent. Oh, here we go. That's about where it happened. Got me some 18-cent algo. Actually, a little further than that. But then it dropped down to 17 cent. Wish I could have got that discount, but it started coming back up. So, hey, it happened. It's over, but it's still there. Let's talk about the next bull run. What are we going to do in the next bull run? What do we, when I say we, I mean me. What am I going to do? I'm going to tell you what PoorCryptoSteve, random dude on the internet, is going to do, and I'm not telling you to do what I'm going to do. What I'm telling you, check out what I got to show you. Might make you think, do your own research, and let's go from there. All right, is this replay over? Yes, it's coming back up, and I'm still, oh, no, and it went down. There we go. All right, so now we're done with that replay. Let's go to CoinMarketCap, one of my faves, that and CoinGecko. They'll tell you everything you need to know about each coin. Now, so I did a little math, all right? I'm playing around, and I just thought, what if, okay? What if? So, first of all, not your financial advisor. I'm not anyone's financial advisor. I barely handle my own finances. I do a lot of dumb stuff. I do a lot of good stuff. I just want you to go, wow, let me think about that. Let me research that myself and make informed decisions. So I'm just trying to get you to think, right? All right, so now, what are you saying? Steve, what do you mean, what if? Okay, imagine today you had however much money, and today's a good day. Things were going down. Things are on discount. Not everything, but some things. All right. As you can see, we got a lot of things happening. If we go by the 24-hour, some stuff went up, but let's see. A lot of stuff went down. We got a lot of red here, right? Okay. So the whole deal with what I want to talk about today is what ifs, right? Bitcoin. Right now it's 28,346. And I just did this a few minutes ago, and I'll tell you, when I did it, Bitcoin was 28,624. All right. Now, what I did is I got made a little Excel sheet, and I don't want to share it all with you because then it'll spoil the whole video, because I really want you to wait till the end, right? Is that how we do it? I'm pretty sure I'm supposed to make you wait until the end to see the real deal. So let's make sure. All right, so this is what we got here, and we'll just keep this up here out of the way, right? Now, I got to say, stay tuned to the end, because the last one's going to really surprise you. The last one is crazy, but it's probably not something I would put a lot of money into, because I'm not crazy. But what I want to talk about, Bitcoin at the top of the bull run, and I'm talking bull run. Some of these coins have been higher. They just didn't reach as high at the top of the bull run. Some of them peaked out in May instead of November, but the prices I'm putting on here, I'm calling those the October, November, December prices. What I consider the top of the bull run. Some of these topped out in January. I ignored that price, so we're going with the top of the last bull run when it actually happened. So yeah, now I'm rambling on. Let's not ramble on. Okay, Bitcoin. If you bought Bitcoin today at the 28.6, and I got a feeling it's going to come down a little more, but let's just say you did, and this whole hypothetical scenario I'm talking about here is all talking about if it gets back to the price it was, just break even to the last all-time high of the bull run, okay? Bitcoin coming at 69,000. Some places will say 67, some will say 68 something, and some will say real close to 70. So I just went with 69,000. But roughly, if you bought it today and it made it just back, you're talking 2.4x, okay? But it's not a lot. Bitcoin is the safest thing you can do. You're looking at, if it just gets back to all-time high, you're looking at 2.4x. almost guaranteed that it's going to. If it doesn't, all crypto's dead, right? ETH, same deal. I would have swore it hit 4,800, but the numbers I'm getting is showing me 4,635. But hey, maybe I just remember 4,800. But yeah, today it's 1877. You're looking at 2.46, almost 2.5, right? I threw some of these in here more just for fun and laughs. But hey, so I got to talk Litecoin here, man. Everyone talks crap about Litecoin. I love it as a currency because the price does not change that much. And it hit 377 in the last bull run. And right now it's 88. So you're looking at a 4.25 pump, right? 4.25x. So Matic, man, Matic's one of my favorite. And I don't want to talk bad about Matic. But what I do have to tell you is Matic has pumped during the bear. Do I think Matic's going to go way higher than this $2.87 that it hit in the last bull run? I do. I definitely do. I'm a firm believer in Matic. But when I'm thinking, man, I could have got Matic at like 20 some cents earlier this year. I think January, maybe December. And I didn't. And I'm pouring into ADA. I love ADA. I love Cardano. Everyone knows that. That's what I'm buying. And I remember Matic and ADA, they were both real close at $3 range. And now I'm looking at Matic going, it's 99 cents today. Well, it's probably $1.04 by now. It's still pumping. So it's getting its pump now. Am I a believer in it? Yes, I am. Am I a long-term holder in it? Yes, I am. But if I'm trying to double, triple, quadruple, 10x my money, Matic's not my pick. It might do it. I could be wrong. Clip this. Hey, I could be wrong. Who knows? But I'm just talking about getting back to the all-time high of the 2021 bull run. Okay. Link, big fan of Link. I actually had a decent amount of Link and Chain Link, if you don't know, and I just picked some up the other day for $5, just over $5, and it did hit 48 in the top of the bull run, and so we're looking at almost a 7x. The $5 stuff I got, you're looking at a 9x. So it really depends. So could be something you want to look into, and I'm gonna put this whole list here eventually, so you can pause it if you want to see it. XRP, I have to say right now, XRP is 45 cents. It was $3.3, $3.30, 7x. XRP was stifled because of the lawsuit. I honestly think when this lawsuit ends, it's going to pump. It's going to be crazy. Once again, not financial advice. Don't jump into it just because I talk about it. Research it because I talk about it. Find out for yourself. Just let me point you in the right direction. You do your own learning. But yeah, definitely. If the lawsuit goes through, everything's done, totally expect XRP to definitely be way more than that $3 there. ADA, firm believer in ADA. I got to stick to just what we're talking about. Will it get back to all-time highs? I want to just say I guarantee it. Okay, ADA, my biggest bag. So I'm not trying to get you guys to buy ADA and all this stuff, but I absolutely love it. You're going to hear me talk about it. So it is what it is. But if you're looking strictly by the numbers, it getting back to where it started, a little over 7x, right? SHIB. Oh, I did this more as a joke. I did this with SHIB the first time I bought it. It was another 0 and a 9 right here, and I sold it in the 7.4. 4 zeros and a 7.4. It was real close to 7x, almost 8x, the way I did it. So yeah, if you're just trying to turn and burn and make some money, I think SHIB's all about it. I'm not a long-term SHIB holder, and I'm not huge on meme coins, even though, hey, full disclosure, I mine Doge and Litecoin, but I pretty much sell it as soon as I get it. HBAR 47 cents, 6 cents right now. I do hold HBAR. A lot of these coins I'm talking about are coins that I do have, and there's also coins I'm talking about that are coins that I want. I'm not saying, hey, run out and get them, okay? HBAR, yeah, 7.8%. XLM, I had some a long time ago. I sold it in the last bull run. Kind of forgot about it until I did my last video, and I said, oh wow, that's ISO 20022. I got to get some more of that, so I did. We're looking at 7.8x. Doge, I mean, come on, man. If it got back there, I honestly don't see it. My opinion, Doge is probably never going to hit more than 50 cents. And that's just because people think it's funny to have. I think the same thing with SHIB, this whole Pepe thing. Meme coins are meme coins. They're fun to have. And, you know, I joke with people all the time. I'm like, hey, man, I'm going to send you 100 Doge. And they don't even want it. Near. I was looking at Near, and I had some Near, and I did not remember it hitting $17.50, but it did in the last bull run. We're looking at a 9.3x, and I am definitely climbing up this to get to these. And for the sake of the video, I do need to speed up, I guess. Rose, 56 cents. Right now, you can get it for 6 cents. I do not have Rose, but it is on my list. I have been wanting to get it, and I just haven't. I keep putting everything into ADA and Algo. So, yeah, we're looking at 9.4 times 9.4x. So, you know, hey, you had $1,000. You're looking at 9,400, right? Once again, I'm going to say it a bazillion times. I am not advising you buy any of these coins. Some of these, I'm literally going to give you caution here later about some of them, okay? LRC, I had some a long time ago, and last bull run, I sold some. I sold it before it got all the way up. I don't remember what I made on it. Not a lot, because I was kind of just starting out, just barely getting into it. Only had a couple years under my belt, and it's looking at a 9.5. Synthetic, it's another one that I'm looking at getting. And I didn't realize how high it got last time. We're looking at a 10x. Kava. Kava. Sorry. Kava, we're looking at 11x. Hey, cool. VET or V-Chain, I believe it's called. V-Chain. Had some of that a long time ago. We're looking at 11x if it gets back. GRT. Love that stuff. And I want to get more. We're looking at a 16, almost 17x, but with GRT, in my opinion, it's going to blow that $2.34 away. I see $4 to $5. Me personally, but let's stick to the script. If it gets back to 234, we're talking almost a 17x. Kasuma, I haven't heard much about it, and I just put this on. I don't know anything about it, but I was digging around in the top 200 coins, and I found Kasuma. It hit $511, and it's down to 30. Looking at 17x. Harmony. Wow. Okay, the ticker, it's Harmony, and yeah, that 17. I had like $10 worth of that, and I watched it go all the way back down to 2 cents. Whatever it is, it's probably on one of my old accounts that there's $4 in. It's sitting there. We'll see what happens. Cadena. Full disclosure, I mined Cadena. It was up to 22, and I'll tell you what, there was some craziness happened, and Binance froze all the accounts, and it was when it was up, there was a huge hack on Binance, not on Cadena. And it was, or something about the Cadena wallets, I'm sorry, on Cadena and not Binance. And I remember a buddy of mine was mining it. He was so mad because he had so much Cadena and he couldn't sell it. But yeah, if it gets back there, based off today's prices, we are looking at a 24x. Casper, one I've been looking into. I've heard it called Ada's little brother, few things like that. Looking at a 24.5x. I'm definitely looking to get some Casper. I'm not looking to throw a crazy amount of money. The higher these X's are, probably the less money I'm going to put into them, because the higher the X's are, probably the higher the risk for a lot of them. Filecoin. Hey, we're looking at 36.5x on Filecoin. If it can get back to 191. I haven't heard much about Filecoin. Who knows? It may be dead, and I'm just telling you about it. So please, please, please do your own research. See what's happening with these coins, okay? You can come in here. And you can literally just come in here and I think it's Phil. Yeah, and boom, you come down here. Look at it. Read the overview. What's going on with it, okay? All time. It's going to show you where it was, when it was. You can come back to the past year, what's happening. It's been low. Everything's low. Not about the coin. You can read about it. It's going to tell you about the initial offering, all that good stuff. It's going to tell you all your statistics. So definitely, if you want to come in here, if you want to invest in any of this stuff, do not listen to me. Okay, this is going to tell you where to get it. Once again, to me, Coinbase is the safest, but right now, instead of SEC suing them, they're suing the SEC. That's going to be real interesting. So that makes me even more bullish on Coinbase. So yeah, let's get back to the list. Filecoin. It is 36.5 if it gets there. All right, now I went a little too far and exposed everything that's going to happen. Might as well show you. Okay, ICP, man, this was the first crypto that hammered me big time. ICP. I jumped in when it was like $50. There was a lot of hype. It went up to like 60 some dollars, and I was like, oh my God, it's going to the moon. And that's when the whole FTX Sam Bankman-Fried rug pulled everyone. That was before we even knew. There's a lot of FUD spread about it, a bunch of lies, and we're all finding out now that ICP was a good freaking project. I read the white pages. I was like, this seems like an awesome project. I went in, and the next thing you know, it was almost worthless. I lost more money on ICP than any other crypto. I got my master's degree in crypto off ICP. It was the first time I'd ever lost that much money, and I watched it go up, and I watched it crash and burn before the bull market even started. It was terrible. I was so mad. I hated ICP, but now the facts are coming out, and I'm going, okay, it's looking like an 80x if it hits the 428. I personally do not think it will ever hit that 428. That $428 was because it was pumped. It was a rug. They pumped it, they dumped it on everyone, and they ran off with their money. Okay, but do I think ICP is a good project? I do think it is. And for $5.32, if I was willing to buy it at around $48, $50, I'm gonna buy a little bit at $5.32. And hey, if it hits $50 again, it's still a 10x. But I just don't see this $428. I got a little bit, and if it does, I'll be happy. I'll probably sell it before it hits 100. I don't care. PoorCryptoSteve is not greedy. That stuff will be so gone. Now, Jasmine, it hit 215 in the bull run. I say caution because if it got back to $2.15, we are looking at a 347x. This stuff is just over half a penny right now. I believe because it does fall in the somewhat of a AI type token, a distributive data selling type token, that it just took so long to get to where it's at that the price just kept dropping because the movement was very slow to get it there. But I think when it comes out, it is going to shoot up. And I don't know. I don't know if we're going to get a 340 some X, and maybe my decimal point is in the wrong place. Is it 6 cents? Is it 0.6 cents? I believe it's 0.6. But you know what? If it 20X's, whatever, right? Okay. So what I want to tell you is you can come in here, coin market cap. Those are the things. You know what? I'll leave this up here just a little. Stop it. Over here to the edge where you guys can see it a little more. If you want to look at those, cool. All right. Pause it, check it out, screenshot it, whatever you want to do. But what I'm telling you is I'm not telling you to buy that stuff, right? What I'm telling you to do is come in here and coin market cap and just start scrolling. Now, if you want to find the good stuff, I try to stay in the top 50. But you can go all the way down to 100. And even searching for some of those rare gems, I get into the 200s, okay? You can scroll down here and you come down here. And I'll tell you what, there's stuff like I sit there and went, Scale. I forgot about Scale. Let's click on it and see what's going on. And I was like, oh, yeah, now I remember it. It seemed great, and it might still be. I don't know. I haven't read about it. I honestly can only handle about 15 coins in my head, and so I have to focus. And I suggest the same thing for you guys. Not financial advice, but advice from someone who's been there. Focus on just don't put all your eggs in one basket, guys, but focus on a smaller basket, okay? Read the white papers, find out something that makes sense. And I'm not saying marry it, but find something that makes sense, stick to it. When you buy a coin, don't sell it and get a different coin. Don't go, I'm all about SHIB today. Sold my SHIB and bought some Doge. If you buy a coin, you should only buy a coin you believe in and you're willing to hold, okay? So when you see the next shiny thing, keep the coins you have. Buy some of whatever that next shiny new thing that you want, right? And then you'll have both. You'll lose so much money in fees, moving money, transferring money, buying and selling the same thing over. You turn that same $100 that you thought you made $150 off of, and you turn it into $85 because you keep paying fees every time you move it. So don't buy a coin unless you really believe in it, and have a plan. Know what you're going to do, how long you're going to hold it, when you plan on selling, or at least a price point. When this coin, when this token 3X's, I'm out. Bought it 20 cents, hits 60 cents, I'm out. Whatever. I bought it 20 cents, hits 25 cents, I'm out. Have a plan, stick to your plan. Not having a plan is what kills everyone else. Thanks for watching. Hey, thanks for watching. Please consider subscribing. If you liked it, hit like. If you disliked it, hit dislike. Leave a comment. Tell me what you didn't like about it. Tell me how I can do it better. Thanks again.